Okay. Let's get back to playing with this real quick. I was hoping to just fire up pips, but man, the number of things that I would need to delete off that screen just to get to a nice recording session on the game, not game, is too frustrating. So I'm going to I'm going to do this out of order, and we're gonna see if I can figure out not this, but yeah, start to whatever a chat is. Kicks me down here. Very good. Like to Chrome plugin to remove some elements on the page. Getting chat ready. Don't know what that is. How exciting. Choose your theme, watch video, blah blah blah. Chat is almost ready. That's close to ready. Well done, lads. Alright. Signed into GitHub. Am I signed into GitHub here? How do I sign into GitHub? Customize my agents. The fuck is what is prefers concise commits? No agents yet. What is an agent? Create agent. What job should this agent do? Chrome extension. I don't know, man. Create a Chrome extension. Then what is this going to be doing? Say. Spring offer won't last. Banner urgency. So it would be going in and yeah, maybe data test ID. Like I don't want to knock out the whole. All right, this is going to go away seasonally, so this is going to be a better test to make sure that this is working. Conv games, not the whole toolbar. Yeah, that's the one. PZ nav actions, PZ flex row. What is this thingamajig? Can I edit? Thanks. Delete it. Yeah, okay, so. Assuming that you can even handle any commands, create a Chrome extension that deletes a div with class that. Alright. Open an empty folder. As a workspace, allow in this session. Okay. Allow once. Ah, fun. Okay. Let's see. Let's throw it on the desktop for now. Documents. New folder. New folder. Chrome extension. Pips. Select an empty workplace folder, which this is. Continue. Yeah. Create files, that's fine. The JSON and the JavaScript removes any div with that class and keeps watching the page for new ones with a mutation observer, thing that responds to changes on the page. Fine and well. Developer mode, load unpacked, visual thingamajig. Okay, cool. No, I'm not going to do that first. I'm going to look at what you made. Remove nav actions, observe. Fine. Yeah, when it's loaded, call that mutation observer function void. JavaScript notation that I'm not familiar with, but the contents of the function is just do that again. And const selector is just a name for that thing. Nodes is query selector all is going to do the hard work of finding it. Nodes for each remove. So if there are multiple, which we can go check, can I filter? Can I find in here? One of one. Yeah, I was hoping that. And then PZNav toolbar, say, might have just the one. Yeah, okay. I would like if classes were unique in all cases, and often they are going to be because they want to be able to specify how rounded the corners are and shadow and all that per element. But sometimes they will do shared classes between things, and so if you try and delete one, it could delete multiple things. Looks like that's not going to be an issue here. Manifest version 3. Why is it 3? Do I even want... whatever. Okay, remove nav actions version 1.0. Deletes divs with class. Permissions scripting. Show code actions? Show code actions. What's it do? Huh? Wait. What do you mean? Okay, where'd it go? Oh, this is relative to what I'm highlighting, not specified on that line. Yeah. Okay. Control dot. Sure. Was there a explain? There's a review. What's permission scripting? Permissions field includes only scripting, but since you're using a content script, you typically do not need the scripting permission unless you're using the Chrome.scripting API from background service worker script. If not required, consider removing it for least privilege, which is a good security principle. Oh, I can read that up here, but with prettiness. Discard change, I'll keep it in for now. I don't trust you. Host permissions all URLs? We can get that better though. Alright. So yeah, only NewYorkTimes.com. And remove necessary permissions. So I don't think I phrased that right. Host permissions. Are you going to complain about it, or are you going to just do the things? Edited, add 2 lines, remove 3. Cool. Remove scripting. Okay, this is a description of what you did. Can I see the... Yes. Okay, cool. So it took out permission scripting by itself. It changed that to NewYorkTimes.com. Content scripts matches just the NewYorkTimes.com. Content script.js, which is that. Yes. Don't know why I don't have it open still, but whatever. Run at document idle. I would love if there was an explain button. Alright, let's see if it does. What was the description of how to do the thing? Chrome extensions, developer mode, load unpacked, and then go to just the folder. Sure. Developer mode, toggle on, load unpacked. And then in our documents, Visual Studio, Chrome extension pips, select folder, extension loaded. Cool. All right. Can I reload this and see if it... That's not too long at all. And it has indeed removed the buttons there. All right. Just for kicks, let's get it to remove the add banners as well. For this one, div ID banner portal, or the OMA games banner wrapper. I want to say banner portal. I don't need any of that. All right. Can I copy that? All right. Have the extension also delete div with... Ugh. No. Just that is going to specify, I want to say what? With ID. Instead of, what is it doing in this concept? Remove of .remove if possible. Leave it present but hidden so long as it won't affect the layout of the page. At some point I want to do voice to text so you don't have to listen to me type and type also to me listen. Ooh, that was almost words. And if this is possible, also tag it with some attribute so that in developer we can still inspect element and see it. And then while it's thinking about that, we're also going to have it get rid of this one. I think this is an iframe. Yeah, so it uses an iframe to contain the advertisements, even though it's like self-advertisements by the New York Times. This is a nice thing so that the ad, whatever magic they want to put in there, like buttons, cannot detect or mess with anything else on the page. And then iframe breakouts and that kind of thing is what happens when the advertisements play merciless, like, I still want to mess with the rest of the page. Yes. Okay, so PZ adblock is probably also the thing that I want to do. So what is a PZ adblock? No, that's not what I want. Find PZ adblock. How many of those? 2 of those. So first that one, and then which one? Down here? Ah, yes. So both of these are ad boxes. We can knock out both at the same time. That's great. Let's do that. Back to here. Please also remove hide divs with class PC adblock. Alright, I want to see what it messed with here in the content script when I told it to do instead of hide node. Oh yeah, it's instead of using remove, it is now doing hide node. The selectors is div. Yeah, okay, so the notation here is a div, which is a type of element, and then dot PZ nav actions, which is the class, I think, in the PZ flex row. Is that what I had before? I guess it is. Okay. I'll look that up later. And then what else? I wonder if it's looking at the page since I gave it the URL. Possible. And then banner portal is a different notation, right? It's not div.thing, it's the £sign number? Hash? How do the kids say? Pound banner portal, which is searching for things with that ID. Alright. I'm looking at this diff, but we don't need that. We need to know the current state of the thing. div.pz_adblock got added. Yes. Add 44 lines? That's curious. Can I see? Look, friend. Oh my gosh. Okay. Do I want to know why you're considering all of this new? Like, what gives? Edited. 2 files changed. So these are the result files. This is the diff. The diff is just pz_adblock. Cool. Getting used to seeing the change. Hide node instead of remove nav actions. We renamed things. Yeah, no, this looks clean. And it's not doing anything I don't expect. Now, I do wonder if I just reload this, it doesn't pull the new one, so I'm going to reload. That seems correct. Yeah, fancy. Okay. PZ hide loading. PZ game header. Portal skip nav. So in the header, there's a banner portal, global nav, menu. I wonder if the hide node is still removing it from where it was before. PZ nav toolbar? Okay, let's simplify this and actually search for the thing that I was hiding, please and thank you. pz_adblock. Sure, that'll be searchable. Can I, in here, Control F, find the pz_adblock? Yeah, still have 2 of them. When I highlight them, got style display none, data pips hidden is true. I don't think either of those are things that I'm explicitly setting, is it? Ah, it is. Yeah, so this is what I asked for on the things that I hid. I should be able to search for by this. How many of those do we have running around? Yeah, we got 4. So we got both add boxes and then the PZ flex row, PZ nav actions. Yeah, I'm surprised that it's finding this in this way. I wonder if it's searching for like div.pznavactions.pzflexrow. Is this a subclass thing, or is that like 2 different classes? I thought that when it was listed like this is 2 different classes. Or in this case, a lot more than 2 different classes, right? Like nav title, pzh1, there's probably a bunch of pzh1s, like header 1 gets specified in different, nope, just the one. Okay, that seems fine. This is fantastic though. So this is already, one more thing. I wanted to get rid of the 75% off here. Now this is curious because there's these 2 things, right? Like this one is very important for me to keep. This one I want to get rid of. They are named with the same class. So how do I, moment button group is probably going to be the thing. Copy that and find. Yeah. Oh, it already found that. Okay. Yep. Also class that thingamajig. Also hide class. And I mean, I could just like comma, parentheses, div dot thingamajig. Oh, it's not a div. It's anything with that class, which is, I believe going to be a div, but we didn't, yeah, it's still a div. So functionally, having this there is equivalent to if I went and typed that, right? Now, does it count as me saving? Is there going to be history on that change? I wonder. Let's get rid of this. Let's see if... Open timeline. File saved. Chat edit. File saved. So it counts as a chat edit even though I'm the one that typed the div dot in there. Good to know. And then manual save. Okie dokie. Reload the extension, please and thank you. ID. Hopefully that's not PII. Reload this page. Nifty, nifty. Alright, I'm going to swap myself back over to here and knock out a few different pipses. And that'll count as my first vibe coding video. Look, I'm still new at this. I don't know words or how to record things. Thank you for joining along. Hopefully this will be an ongoing series of a person who knows how to code learns how to vibe code, and hopefully that will be of some entertainment value or information. I expect that there's going to be cases where I'm discovering things that are non-intuitive that I can then share in shorts or a compilation, as opposed to somebody trolling through all the long-form videos. But also, I think there's some value in including all of the long-form videos and not in a super edited style, so that you can see the actual process of fiddling around what I'm asking, what I'm looking at. I think this because I've had good experiences with learning from other coders, and just like being able to look over their shoulder is quite helpful in a way that's not taught, I guess. Like, I learned from professors, but didn't learn the actual, what's the cadence of coding, what does this look like in real life, and popped out of school with kind of unrealistic expectations of coders being on all the time. And I think instead it's good to realize that this is start, stop, very much a human endeavor. Well, less so now. Robots. And that there's room to be imperfect and still be quite effective with these tools. So, I don't know. If you have any thoughts or things that you'd like to see, feel free to mention, and I'm still reading all the comments for now. Hopefully I will get to continue that for a while. Okay, bye!